pleasant and a blessed, wonderful good evening to you all, my viewers and subscribers in Barbados and all over the world. Once again, another evening, a rainy evening at that. I'm here at Groves, St. George, once again to do another video of the scenery for you guys. First of all, this is Groves, St. George. This road here will be leading you back into the parish of St. John via Golden Ridge. So this is I'm in St. George at the moment, but this part of St. George is on the tip with St. John with Golden Ridge. Golden Ridge is the ending of St. George just before you cross the border into St. John. There's Golden Ridge around the corner where the Golden Ridge Farms is, and the Golden Ridge pumping station, which is the reservoir. And the depot for the trucks. So St. John is just around the corner, up the road here. St. John with Golden Ridge, Lemon Arbor, Four Roads, and St. John Parish Church. Down here now, we'll be leading you back down to Groves and back down to either the Groves Link Road that will lead you back to the front of Groves, Market Hill that side, or it will lead you back down to the line at Gun Hill Signal Station, Newberry, Tate Hill, St. George Parish Church, all the way down to Charles Road Bridge in St. George. This is the Tropical Garden, which was previously Orchid World. It was originally Groves Plantation and previously Orchid World. Now it is Tropical Garden. They have a wide array of plants in there. But I wouldn't be going there to see the place is locked. So my aim is to show you guys the view from Groves, St. George. Go on. Look at the view of Groves, St. George. The view from this scenic lookout point. View from this scenic lookout point. Hence the reason why I downloaded this high definition camera, upgraded my camera on my phone to high definition so that you guys can get a clearer image, not that grainy 3D effect image that I accustomed giving you. I always promise to give you guys clear, clean content. I found a solution how to improve my quality of my videos. So this is the country life at its best. This this is country life here in Barbados. As the old people will always tell you, country life is the best anywhere, anytime. Good example, the grass has been cut. As I said before, when you first come here, I don't know if this belongs to somebody, if this property belongs to somebody or not, but it looks vacant and it offers panoramic views, awesome views of 6 out of the 11 parishes in Barbados that can be seen from this spot. Barbados Water Authority truck traveling along. I always promise that I will give you guys proper imaging, proper video quality. Sometimes it depends on what device I'm looking on. Sometimes it looks a bit still giving the same 3D effect. Sometimes it looks a little bit different. Sometimes it looks smooth as I intended for it to be. Anyhow, let's get straight to the point. Here again are Groves in St. George, looking down towards the Redlands, Sweet Bottom, Sweet Vale area in St. George. Sugarcane fields have been cut. It's cold up here right now and it's a bit overcast. Raining off and on, but it's not raining at the moment. At least not very but it rained earlier today. It's all agricultural land. First of all, another thing about St. George. St. George is an agricultural parish. St. George is in the center of the island along with St. Thomas. So there is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. St. Thomas and St. George are the two landlocked parishes in Barbados that are best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central populace of Barbados. So this is Sweet Bottom, Sweet Vale area in St. George, which is known for rich agriculture. Sweet Vale was one of the freedom villages, the first freedom villages after Rock Hall and Birchfield in St. Thomas. Then Sweet Vale in St. George was one of the first freedom villages where the slaves settled after slavery. Sweet Vale, it can be referred to as Sweet Vale or Sweet Bottom. That is the road leading you to St. John via the Paradise Bay Road. As you can see, it is St. Joseph over here. You can see the defunct Andrew Sugar Factory, which closed around 2013 under the last government. Andrew's factory closed because they were planning to reopen it as a multi-purpose factory. But the plan did not work out, so the factory building is now there with 100 keep away trespassers. You can see all across the Wilson Hill and Sherborne and Venture in St. John over here. So Martins Bay is in St. John. So this is what was the Groves plantation. You see endless fields of agricultural land. So again, I would appreciate your feedback if the video is coming out smooth and clear on your end. Right now on my end it's coming out clear, but I don't know how it would be on Edinburgh on the receiving end for those who are watching. But I'm trying to improve my video quality. You can even see it in St. Thomas as well, which is another landlocked parish. You can see it in St. Thomas with Ashford Road and Jack in the Box Gully and Shop Hill on that side of St. Thomas. You can see all of St. Thomas over here. here you can see about 3 parishes. St. Thomas over here, in the center of the island, St. Thomas, St. George, and St. Joseph, and a bit of St. John. So again, St. George is a landlocked parish along with St. Thomas, which has no sea nor coastline in it. These parishes have no sea nor coastline in it. But nevertheless, it is a beautiful parish. The parish known for the land and agricultural land and greenery. St. George was carved out of the parish of St. Michael between 1640 and 1640. So St. Michael is the mother parish and St. George was carved out of it. St. George is the third largest parish in Barbados. St. George is the breadbasket parish. St. George is the parish that fed many Barbadians from the 1630s up until this present day. St. George, most villages in St. George were carved out of plantations. This is Sweet Bottom Plantation, which is just below me, and Redland also over here, just below me as well. There's Moonshine, there's Brighton, Buckley, Bottles, Brighton, Valley. All those were plantations in which these villages were named after. St. George is also the birth parish of my father. For those of you who don't know who my father is, Satchmore, that sings or that used to sing years ago with the Sand Pebbles group, is my father. He is from the beautiful parish of St. George. Lovely country views. You can see CBC's antenna at Sturgis St. Thomas. The light that is blinking, the light in the center of the screen that is blinking, the antenna at CBC. There is a green light blinking, signal to the aircraft passing there, but not the computer drones because it is a very tall structure. The antenna at Sturgis St. Thomas. CBC is our state-owned radio and television station, which stands for Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. So I'll close this video now. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a blessed evening. Have a blessed evening, morning, night, afternoon, whatever time you are going to watch it, because I'm not going to upload it same time. I will upload it when I get a chance. But I say good evening because of the time that I do it. But that is not the time that you all might get it. So whenever time you get it, enjoy and enjoy the day.